Okay, so assuming how much space I have this drive this time, which I've been saving for video game storage, whatever. In video games. Eh, whatever you know about that, I guess if you know, you know. But like, anyways, whatever I just said. Anyways, this video isn't really about anything particular. I mean, I just filmed that short for the. I wasn't supposed to be short. That teaser trailer for the next Claymation. One of the two at least. Between Good Evil Chronicles and the NoFap Claymation. It's like, oh, ta-da! I'm actually making Claymation by NoFap again. I mean, I was supposed to the first time. Before, not too soon, but you know. And then, of course, GC being like the pinnacle of whatever I was doing with cartooning or whatever at the time. And Incredible Boss, for that matter. Replay series, replay stories. So, but we're starting with NoFap Claymation for sure. Because I have a good enough idea how it's going to work. It's going to be a little bit of a basic kind of thing. But I am. Some of you already know who I'm working with, so it's like with some of this, it's not so much of a collaboration effort than it is just at least trying to make sure that I can negotiate this with people I'm working with. So, in other words, it technically is a collaboration, but we'll see how that works because not everyone I've agreed to work with this had, or at least as far as the list would be concerned. Uh, I'm not too sure about how this is gonna work, but I think it will be pretty cool. So, does that make any sense again? But this claymation. We'll use the same stage I set before for GC, but like instead of Google Chronicles going first, we'll do the NoFap Claymation first, without worrying too much about the stage design. And then Google Chronicles for sure will have stage design, background stuff, and foreground. But this one shouldn't be too hard. I'll still work with some visual effects, which little teaser there, but like one of my weaknesses. So you wonder how that's gonna happen. That's your hint, at least for now. But we will actually go through with NoFap Claymation. And I'll update you guys on Patreon over time, even if I don't do the early access right away for 1 month at a time thing, for either behind the scenes content, tutorials, or the completed projects over time, including NoFap and G Chronicles. But like, that's just the update for now for the Claymation content. Some of the other ideas I listed on the last community post, like the Marcus Laywick Lion King, the Trick or Treat Eaters, freaking Deep Talk episodes for season 2, so at least 1 or 2 of them. We'll just start with 1 if it's not even the first 1 or 2 since then. So I said 3 or 5 for Deep Talks, but season 2. And then yeah, like the stuff I said earlier than that on the same post. Yeah, I am doing okay, but I just I happen to be like in a spot where I just I'm doing good in spite of the things that still happen, and it's like it's this thing where I just happen to know that that things are getting better, and they've been a long time coming. Honestly, the things that I gotten better at doing, even though not perfect, they're still like they're ideal and free. So. One last thing is that I also updated my Wired blog posts. I made a couple more in the since the last 5 months of hiatus again, and after that was a hiatus. But there are 2 more posts on that channel, that website blog now. So if you go to www.mywired.org, you'll find those 2 posts, and they're indeed using the thumbnails for this channel. And I'll update Tony Cashman, Dear Cisco with Glow Spinner, and Marshall as well over time with other content. But I'm focused on this channel for now because I'm actually getting the grind free wall. Oh, and one more update is that, yeah, again with the MA video game stuff, without getting too much details financially or even entertainment-wise, or spoiler-free, I guess, I'm enjoying the crap out of that. I'm actually enjoying some of the ones I'm experimenting with. Some of the anime, like Engaged and Unidentified from Google Play, Google TV, I think. It's around, but I'm using like whatever. And then freaking some of these other games, if you know, you know again, like Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl 2 and Angels of Death. Let's see. Again, you know, if you know, you know. So when I say freaking Confident India Lele, and yeah, again, but and then actually Alien Hominid Invasion. Jesus Christ, like invade an Alien Hominid and the NASAB 2. They came to deliver like early this 1 week in November early on. Jesus, they actually came out like November 1st and 7th respectively. And it's like yeah, Hominid on the first, and then NASAB 2, Nickelodeon also Ball 2 on the 7th. So. That's whatever concern you have about the fact that I spend that much on my entertainment, or even what I'm doing with the entertainment said, and its titles. There, you go. So yeah, that's my Claymation update, some other live updates, and then just generally vibing, I guess. But I will make more live streams than the last live stream I made before. The first one I made in like almost a whole year, like 9 to 11 months straight without another live stream. Even the last one before that was supposed to be a hiatus breaker, but like. It wasn't even like Claymation animated at the time, but the newest one isn't really Claymation either because I don't show you anything other than talking, and then basically having mute for like the rest of the half hour. But there's like a hour and a half of that if you want to listen to that podcast, not non-podcast style like human game or move podcast kind of thing, but more like a Claymation discussion with other stuff in the midst, and then other show vibes. So, take care, guys. Bye.